Time to Perfection was the finish from Richard Fourie on the horse that everybody in the studio liked. Even MJ tipped to win it today, you'll be pleased to know. But at one point he was wondering, geez, you were looking so patient at the back of the field there. I think he was absolutely stressing.
Well, yeah, good for him. He was stressing. I wasn't. Neither was Justin. And maybe the owners got quite a thrill out of this one. But the pace was good, and she couldn't keep up with him. So it wasn't the type of a race that you can force them. And yes, he's favourite, but you still got to ride the horse accordingly. And she was gutsy. When you canter down to the start, she looks at everything. And, she can keep you busy. She's like stop-start all the way through. And I was a bit worried once I hit front if she's going to keep going or if she's going to try and dig her toes in. So the good news, she tries, she runs with the heart, and she's going to flourish over the long Kenilworth summer course. So still more to come from this filly. I know she's not the biggest, but she's got heart, and I think that's more important than anything else.
You must have been over the moon when you saw that inside rail open up and that gap for you to go through as well.
Sometimes you get lucky, and I think that was one of those. So yeah, it looked like a good ride, but I think I got really lucky. But again, had the horse under me to complete the work. So well done to Team Snaith, and to the owners, thank you so much, and obviously to my sponsors at Richmond.
Brilliant stuff, well done.
Thank you.
Well done to jockey Richard Fourie. Let's hand over to Vicky to hear from Justin.
Thank you very much, Grant. Caught me a little bit off guard there. Still marvelling at number 3, Lady Springfield. Justin, it was a good win.
Yeah, very much so, because at the start, the handlers pulled something orange off the back as the race started, and we thought that might be Richard. So, what was that? So when you watch the replay, you'll see something. I was watching it live, and I was like, oh my goodness. And then he was very slow out, and I thought, okay, we're in a bit of trouble. And then he was far behind the second last horse. There was never a point of this race I thought we had anything going for us. So I do know she likes to run on strongly, and I do know that she'll be a nice little filly in the long straight. But I don't know where she's finding it. There's not a lot of her, but there's an engine somewhere that's it's starting up a little fire in this filly. So lovely to watch for the last bit of the race, not for most of the race. But well done to Roberta, to you, the whole Jans family. Really well done. It's giving them a lot of joy, and just loving watching this. I love it when my fillies are gutsy like that, and they give everything they got. So over the moon. And with Richard on a ride like that, you just know he just left the filly alone, and lovely to watch.
You also, he's good at that. We were talking about it after the race. He lets them find their rhythm and then picks them up so they can find their feet, balance out, and then he asks them for a little bit more of a rattle.
Yeah, look, it's hard sometimes for other jockeys to do that, because if the horse doesn't pick up, they get blamed for riding a shocker. So Richard's in a very fortunate position that he can actually let horses do what they feel they need to do, because normally they've got a bit of they'll give it to him. So it's a nice position to be in, I can assure you.
Justin, good luck for the win.
Great, thank you.
Next up, I want to have Roberta come and chat to me. Roberta, you can come and chat to me. Last time we were at Hollywoodbets Durbanville, if I'm not mistaken. And your filly, how much do you love her? Do you love her even more now, or the same as before?
Well, I'm just amazed by her, actually. I was so amazed seeing in the ring how beautiful she looks, that wonderful hind quarter. So she's developed into a magnificent, magnificent horse. And I want to thank the Snaith brothers, Justin and Jono. They've done a wonderful job with her. And of course, the magician, Richard, who honestly was giving me heart palpitations there, as they say, from last to first. How did that happen? All like magically. And then to my family, obviously, their support with this. And yeah, I'm just thrilled about everything.
It was a lovely moment. All of you couldn't see me because I was up here. And everyone around the winner's circles was just standing and marveling at her because she's got such a big, honest eye.
Oh yeah, no, she's one wonderful horse, absolutely stunning horse. Yeah, and she's kind of unexpected for me. With Kai Boy, I kind of knew he looked, when I bought him, I thought, but this Lady Springfield has surprised me. She really has, and I love the name. I changed the name to Lady Springfield. I think it's a beautiful name, and it suits her like 100%.
It did indeed. Well done for the win, and I'm sure this won't be the end of her.
No, I hope not. I hope she holds out well, and I hope all positive for the future. But a great thanks to the team for getting her here.
Well done.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Well done to Roberta. Lovely bit of celebrations coming her way. Number 3, Lady Springfield, brilliant win, and well done to Fastfontein Stud for breeding. The unassuming filly that keeps surprising.